Welcome back to Sport on 7 for Monday night. Busy night. And now let's get back to the sea and see how I got on when I was asked to take over the steering responsibilities of an X-Cat powerboat. So it's all well and good hearing about the X-Cat series here in the UAE, but I guess I have to give it a go. I can't lie, a little bit nervous, obviously. I'm going to be in the Team Muawad boat, and my pilot today is Gary from the United States. I'm taking the place of Omar, who's from Switzerland, and he's the driver, which is basically the job I'm going to be doing today. And this is the boat. I'm reliably informed the boat is nicknamed the Winner. Not sure if that's going to be the case whilst I'm driving it, but we'll give it a go.
I can't deny, whilst getting myself ready, I did wonder what lay ahead. You often see these boats pushing themselves to their limits, and without any previous experience, I was keen to find out from Gary what I could expect.
Right, so here we are on the boat, ready to get out into the Gulf. Gary is the throttle man. I'm going to steer. Gary, just explain a little bit about what lies ahead for me here.
Recklessness and mayhem will ensue. The thing to do is just have total confidence in your teammate, which I will in you and you will in me, and you'll just point the boat in any direction that there's not another boat, and it'll all be fine.
Sounds very easy, but just some of the experiences I'm going to feel in the boat, go through some of those with me just to prepare myself.
There's a little bouncing around. Once we get out into the ocean, it'll be a little choppy, and as the boat goes faster, it will actually become smoother because it becomes like a pocket of air under the boat, and you'll experience what a catamaran is all about.
Any sick bags in there, or?
No. What we do is we just have you go inside your helmet.
Right. Kind of looking forward to it also. Right, let's get in the boat.
It's fair to say, despite the boats being extremely light, you do feel very safe inside the cockpit. It's cramped, but once strapped in, you feel ready to hit those 100 miles per hour plus speeds.
Okay, so we're in the cockpit now, and we're just getting ready to go out. I'm in the right-hand seat with the steering wheel. Gary's on my left, throttle man. Just doing final preparations now, and then we'll be on our way. I have to say I'm pretty nervous, but at the same time, looking forward to doing it, so we'll see how we get on.
Once out on the water, I gradually found myself feeling more and more comfortable. We increased the speed, going from 50 to 60 and then 70. We then decided to break 100 and we reached 110 miles per hour, a feeling that is second to none as you skim across the water. Whilst I played around on the Gulf, Sid Ben Salah, the General Secretary of DIMSI in Dubai, tells us about the growth of the X-Cat Powerboat series.
We have around 14 to between minimum it's 14 teams, maximum is 20, and we have almost 10 nationalities from all over the world. As I said earlier, that this year was it is the fourth season, and for the first time in September we're gonna take this concept overseas.
Whereabouts are you going?
We're going to the Far East. We have 3 events. We'll come back again to United Arab Emirates and Dubai for the finale, and then we will start again 2013 season between February and March, and we're going to go to Eastern Europe, Scandinavia, Far East, South America, and back again to United Arab Emirates.
So for the UAE, which brought this series to life, it must be so rewarding to see it growing to an extent of going around the world.
Absolutely. We are absolutely thrilled and proud that it is a UAE initiative. A bit similar like A1 when it started here 4 years ago, if I reckon. So this is 100% UAE initiative. Now it's a worldwide brand, X-Cat.
And after 45 minutes of putting the boat through its paces, it was time for me to get out. Gary, my throttle man, was pleased with the performance.
That was quite a thrilling experience. Gary, how did we do? 110 we hit, yeah?
We did, and I just would like to set the record clear that if there was any screaming, it wasn't me.
That was a great experience. Race conditions, you may not reach 110, you may say, so we really have done quite well there.
Oh yeah, you did a great job at 110, and this water's pretty flat in Dubai today, but you know, it could blow up in 10 or 15 minutes and be, 3 feet bigger, which we hope for.
I mean, it is, as I've said, an amazing experience. It just feels like you're flying, really, skimming across the surface of the water. We wish you all the best in Fujairah at the weekend, and thank you so much for the experience.
You're welcome.
Pleased to say I survived
This weekend is the final round of the current series. Takes place in Fujairah. Definitely worth a watch. Right, let's catch up on all the big results of the week. Another busy time for sport. Jorge Lorenzo staged a late surge to win a superb opening race of the MotoGP season in Qatar. Lorenzo looked set for second behind defending champion Casey Stoner for most of the race, but took control with 3 laps left and won the night race by 0.852 seconds ahead of Danny Pedrosa. Stoner suffered from arm pump in the closing stages as he came third. British rider Cal Crutchlow was fourth, while 7-time champion Valentino Rossi was only 10th on his Ducati. So the World Championship looks like this after round 1 in Qatar. Lorenzo on 25 points, Pedrosa on 20, and in third last year's champion Stoner on 16. What a way for the Masters to end yesterday. Many were tipping Woods and McIlroy to lead the charge, but neither performed in Augusta. Woods put in his worst ever performance at the golf course in Georgia. Bubba Watson and Louis Oosthuizen were the two tied at the end of the first major of the year. So to sudden death it went, and Bubba secured it to win his first major. The two were tied after the first hole of sudden death, but Watson took his win after Oosthuizen bogeyed the second tie-break hole. Big results of a busy weekend in the Premiership, which may be the weekend we look back on and say it's where Manchester United won the title. Their win against QPR and Manchester City's loss to Arsenal means United are now 8 points clear. Chelsea sneaked a win against Wigan, scoring in the dying moments after a Wigan equaliser. Liverpool's winless streak continues as they were held by Villa, and Blackburn didn't do themselves any favours of surviving with a loss at West Brom. Confirmation there then of United pulling away from City at the top of the table. No one has ever made up 8 points at this stage of the season before. Arsenal are now looking strong for a Champions League place. There we go, that's it for tonight. You can get me on Twitter at Tom Bushell UAE, and we'll see you again next time on Sport on 7. Good night, have a good week.